I want you guys to imagine yourselves sitting in a classroom, your science class, 4th period, the end of the day, on a Thursday. All of a sudden you hear something loud just ringing in your ear. A million things go through your mind, but you don't know what it is. Until all of a sudden somebody walks through the door that's not supposed to be there. And they're not supposed to have in their hands what they have in their hands. You want to do everything you can to protect your body, yourself, and your friends sitting next to you. But you can't. You just hope that they don't choose you. I can only imagine what the students of Parkland High in Florida were thinking at 2:19 on a Thursday, February 14th of this year. Did you know that the U.S. is 57 times more likely to have a school shooting? That's more than any industrialized nation combined. Did you know that since 2009, hardly a decade ago, there's been 288 school shootings in the U.S.? That's a lot. And the crazy thing is that a part of that 288 school shootings, not just lives, 23 of those school shootings came from this year alone, within the first 21 weeks of 2018. That's a lot to take in. I want to touch base with you guys, letting you in on the reasons as to why we need our schools to supply our children with bulletproof backpacks. Going through the statistics, the cost comparisons, and the plain right safety of our children. How many of you guys, show of hands, how many of you guys have been in a classroom of yours through the years and you had a smart board up on the wall? It does so many wonderful things. I see a lot of you guys have. They're fantastic. It's a great addition in technology in the school systems today. So that single smartboard, that's going to cost one classroom $5,099. Now let's take an average classroom size, American classroom size. We have 23.1 students in that classroom. For that smartboard, it would cost each student or the school to supply that student with that smartboard $220. It doesn't seem so bad. What seems bad is that that's the priority right now, is to make sure that the schools have the best technology to teach our children. But the problem is, we're having a little trouble keeping them safe. An average bulletproof backpack will cost one student $200. So let's take that number and multiply that by the 23.1 students in here. That leaves us at $4,620. Nearly a $500 difference between a smart board and someone's life. I think the main thing we can all agree on here, if you really dig deep in the information, is that this gun violence, these school shootings, they're not centralized in any given area in America. We see them in Virginia, in Florida. We see them in Colorado. We see them in Texas, Connecticut. They're spread out everywhere. All 288 of them within the last decade. We noticed that 32 deaths came from Virginia Tech, 26 from Sandy Hook in Connecticut, and 13 from Columbine back in '99 in Colorado. We see it at the University of Texas, where 15 students lost their lives to guns. We see it at Douglas, where 17 sweet children. One moment they're in class, the next, well, it's in our history books, unfortunately. We can all agree that this is a deadly era we are in for those ages 5 to 18, that those years that our children are in schools. We have somehow formatted this deadly era to where parents are scared to send their kids to school. Kids are scared to go to school because they have no shield. That's what this backpack provides. It provides a shield. It provides an opportunity. It provides hope. Imagine yourself sitting in a science class on a Thursday in February. You hear loud noises, you can't process it, but you do know you have something that you could use to shield yourself. You grab behind your chair, you place it in front of you, and you're creating a stance. There is no way you're gonna let yourself get hurt. There is no way. You have no chance. This is your chance. Imagine yourselves safe. Gun violence is huge, but school shootings create a whole new problem for America. Let's have our schools invest in these backpacks, supply them to our students, and supply our students hope. Thank you, guys.